Good team, and welcome back to DayZ Builds, where I take a look at some particular base builds that you can possibly do, just as an idea, give you some tips, give you some hints, give you some things to think about. I'm down here in a major industrial area. You may know where it is, but it doesn't really matter where it is. This is in relation to a particular industrial building, and it's this industrial building here which has the blue bifold doors. It's quite big. It is a sizable structure, and it's particularly good for a number of reasons. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. First off, you have these massive, great big bifold doors, which you can close behind you. Close behind you. Thank you. And once you get inside, there's a lot of potential options on the inside of the base. People cannot shoot in. The windows are small and high. They're probably not, unless they're incredibly lucky, going to be able to actually throw a grenade in through those windows. You've got a large open space here. You can definitely install large tents, medium-sized tents. You've got room for barrels. You've got rooms for various other bits and pieces. You've got this protected ground floor annex, which if you wanted to, you could probably put another door here on the inside or a door on the outside. You could probably put a fence across and kind of conceal this off, and you've got another little secret room in here where you might keep your Holy of Holies next to the throne. So you could keep special things in here, the precious things. You've also got the stairs which take you up here, which again you could go through sealing it off down at the bottom. This is could be a very strong defensive position if people are starting to attack your base. You're up here. You could have the fence cordoned off. You've got places to duck and take cover. You could even put additional walls in place. You've got another area in here, which again could be marginally protected. I'm not sure if you can't quite climb over this, I don't think. I'm carrying some heavy stuff, so let me drop that and see if we can climb this. No, I didn't think so. Didn't think you were going to be able to climb that. So yeah, you've obviously got that as a defensive position. You've got this gangway out here that you could use for, again, secondary defensive position over the gate. It's a pretty good place. We'll head on up because it's got a rooftop access as well. So yeah, so we're right up here on the roof. You've got some pretty good views out here. You can see what's going on. If there's people up there in the silos, see people running out in the distance. You've got some good sniping positions. Don't fall off, but it's got good all-round visibility. And if you keep your profile low, you could probably see people before they see you. If you're wandering around, you can get some good clean shots and various whatnot. So this is one of the nicer, completely enclosed and reasonably large industrial buildings that you can definitely make a base of. But there are a couple of things to consider when making a base like this, and we'll head down to the front gate and we'll have a little chat about that. So the first thing is this gate. Now, it is quite a high entryway, and that gives people the opportunity of throwing stuff over your base. If I was to build a single height wall, which you can see here on the base of this watchtower, then there's a good chance that people could just lob grenades in. And even if you're not in, if you have tents out or barrels or containers or things, they chuck enough grenades in, they can ruin your gear, damage your stuff, and if you're in there, they can definitely hit you, which is what you do not want. So we need to consider that we're going to need some extra height. So that's one thing. The second thing is you're going to want a gate in here, obviously. And my advice is for buildings like this that have existing doorways, you want to have enough space to get in here to work your gate. And the reason I say that is because if you do not have enough space to work your gate, if I'm standing here with the door open trying to fumble around with a gate, there's an awful lot of places down and around here where people can be hanging out waiting to snipe me as soon as they see my code lock drop off, and then I'm dead, and while I'm desperately trying to respawn near here, they're busy looting my base. So they can't shoot through here. I don't know if it can be lockpicked or not. I have the feeling that it might. Not sure. But basically it gives me that added layer of security. If people are running around, if people are doing anything else, then they're not going to see me flipping on my code lock. And that is that. As I've said with the height side of things, I want to try and protect the gateway as much as possible. So I've installed 2 watchtowers side by side here, and I've got room for my gate because I need a gate, and I've got room for my fence panel here. I need somewhere for the gate to open to. So I can't do a 3 watchtower panel across here because, and I'll tell you why. Gate's always hinged to the left. So this is the left. So this is the gate. The gate would swing open. Gates don't care about building structures, so it'll just swing through the walls. That's not a problem. But it cares about me. So what will happen is I'll just get stuck on the wrong side of the gate and I won't be able to get in past it. So I need this little pocket of space to get in here to manipulate my gate. So what will happen is when the gate's installed, I'll come into the corner here. The code lock will be on this side. I'll manipulate the code lock. I'll flip open the gate. The gate will open into the world. I'll walk in, close the gate, flip the code lock back on, and I'm now inside. So 2 watchtowers, 1 gate. I only need a fence here to just close off this area. Could people throw grenades in again? Yes, they can. There's not a lot I can do about that particular side. I can obviously put some barbed wire in there, but maybe bear that in mind, that's the one weakness of the front of this base. So yeah, so what do we need? Well, we need watchtower, fence. I've covered some of these things before. Watchtower kit is 4 sticks and rope. And the fence kit is 3 sticks and rope for both of them. And for the base of the watchtowers, you are going to need 4 logs to get it started. You're then going to need 20 nails and 10 planks. The stairs require 18 nails and 6 planks. And the walls are exactly the same as the fences. The frames require 16 nails and 4 planks each for the frames, and 16 nails and 5 planks each for the lower wooden panel and the upper wooden panel. The good news is with using the watchtowers like this as a wall is I don't need to do the interconnecting walls for these. I'm really only interested in the front facing wall, so I just need to do the front facing wall side of things. And like I've said, with the base for the fences is 2 logs, lower frame is 16 nails and 4 planks, upper frame is 16 nails and 4 planks, lower wall 16 nails and 5 planks, upper wall 16 nails and 5 planks times 2, and the gate's going to require some wire. Upstairs, and I'm only going to do a half lift here because the idea obviously is that I can also, if I hear some action going on, leave the doors open and snipe from up here, and I've always got the option to duck down past this. So this is my sniping position up here, which is great. So I only need the lower section. That said, I still need 4 logs up here, so I've got my 4 logs, and I need my 16 nails and 4 planks for the frame, and 16 nails and 5 planks for the wall side of things. The walls can't be shot through, so they are bullet impermeable, which is great. So I can just make sure that I'm up there, make sure that these connections are pretty sound, and this should be a reasonably solid, defensible base down here. So I've already put some of this piece in place. I've got some new things to put in place. So I'll just get on and do those very shortly. See you soon. Kia ora, team. Welcome back. You'll have washed your way through that time lapse of build stuff to see. Here we are. So yeah, so we have this tiny little hidden away base. We've got the two watchtower structures. We've got the gate structure, and we got this little bit around the corner structure, which is fine. And with the door closed, you can come in here. If there was a code lock, and I don't have a code lock, but you can open it. You can open the gate. Like I said, the gate clips through the structures, and you close it again. Lock it all up, and you're snug as a bug as a rug inside. You then obviously have these areas up here that you can come up. You can, if anyone tries to come in, you got some protection here. You got some protection on the side in case they try and sneak around you, etc., etc. And this is it. And in the rest of the base, you can do whatever you like with. As I've said before, so all you need to do is get out here, decide what you want to do, where you want to put extra partition walls. You might want to partition this whole section off between these pillars. So this could be an entirely new section in here, and you come in through here. You got a gate. And all the rest of it, and then you've got everything else. So this is it. This is base build. This is the industrial blue bifold doors. You know, and you can pretty this up and do whatever you want and put in tents and things like that. I have said there's a bit of a weakness here where people could throw grenades. That's fine. You could have this area as just a big open area and have protected stuff at the back. Up in the mezzanine floor, you've got this thing which you would need to somehow close off somehow. You could either close it off maybe over there, close it off over here, whatever. Up to you. In my experience with bases, it's layers of defenses, layers of defenses, layers of defenses. So this is the basic start, and this is a build. I mean, you could do others. You could pick a different way of doing it and another way of doing it. It's not exactly like this. Like I said, just be conscious of this height difference here, which is a bit of a thing. Obviously, the issue with the gate is you can't really, with this build, do the gate that way. You might want to maybe do a V shape or do something different. You could maybe shoehorn in another watchtower or something. But there you go. That's a build. Certainly a build. Just be aware with these builds and builds like this as well, obviously, is when you're in here building this, make sure you have the stuff to make it a gate so you don't lock yourself inside. Okay? So there you are. This is the interior of the industrial blue bifold door build. Right, okay, so let's talk numbers. What does it take to build this base with 2 watchtowers and 2 fences? Well, for the base of each watchtower requires 4 logs, and for the upper part of the watchtower requires 4 logs. So that's 8 logs and 8 logs, and 2 logs and 2 logs. Also, as you know or may know from the basis of the watchtower, to get the top part of the watchtower up here is going to require you 20 nails and 2 planks. The stairs are 18 nails and 6 planks. The front wall is a total of 16 nails and 4 planks for the bottom frame, 16 nails and 4 planks for the upper frame, 16 nails and 5 planks for the wall, and 16 nails and 5 planks for the wall. So the front portion is 64 nails and 18 planks. And up at the top we have half of that, which is 16 nails and 4 planks and 16 nails and 5 planks, which is obviously 32 nails and 9 planks. Do that all twice, obviously. And then we have the 2 walls here, which is, you know, 2 logs and 2 logs. Frame at the bottom, 16 nails, 4 planks. Frame at the top, 16 nail and 5 planks. Wall, 16 nail and 4 planks. Wall, 16 nail and 5 planks at the bottom. 16 nails and 5 planks at the top, which means your average wall is 64 nails and 18 planks plus 1 wire over there. So what does that mean? What do you need total build wise? Total build wise to come down and do this in this industrial building is going to require you 20 logs, 376 nails, 116 planks, and a wire, and if you want to lock it, a code lock. So there you go. I do hope you like it. It's certainly a fairly simple, straightforward, and it's a fairly good basic design. You could definitely add more to it and snazzy it up a little bit. And as I've mentioned, snazzy up the inside of the base a bit. But there you go. That's the basic outlay for the entrance to this base. Do click a like, do subscribe to the channel, do click the bell notification, and I will see you soon with another DayZ base build. Ta-ta for now. PlayStation